Athena, are you okay? You don't look good. Oh. You're not good, huh? None of this is good.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Objection!
Oh.
Why, it's you.
There he is. Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Paul explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in this place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a really tough time on my own. Oh, I don't know. I think you're doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there. Give me enough time to get here. Now let's turn things around. You got it, boss. Ho ho ho, look who showed up out of the blue. Isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright? He always managed to surprise me. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for early ruling, but I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal's tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert that it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. You're absolutely right. Let's continue where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne. None at all, Your Honor. You okay over there, Junie? You're not looking... You're coughing a lot. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time. Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself. Because of yesterday. Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her. Poor thing. Here she is, back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby. Given the defendant's condition... Very well, I grant special permission. You'll get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us. Okay, thank you. Sorry about this. Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's been a while, Mr. Payne. Heh, you're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. I'm the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne. What? Long-standing rival? When are we ever rivals, let alone long-standing? You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands. Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Your Honor. Prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom. Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne. Oh, hi there. Witness, your name and occupation, please. You type it? Witness. Name, Ted Tonate. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist. Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have. Switch to this via typing. It is the same as me talking. That's not robotic in the least, but hey, that's what I'm going for, okay? He sounds exactly like a robot. Can you speak in a normal manner? I can. He can. But I don't like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Here's the expenditure. Speaking is greater than typing. Greater than? Less than? Less than? Less than typing? I forget. I don't... You expect me to know these things? Understand. What an eyewitness. Mr. Tornado was in charge of the bomb for the trial and was there when it went off. Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relationship to the defendant? Negative. I first met the girl on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim. Shocked. I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but ended up discovering a dead body. So he was the first to discover the victim's body, was he? He is here to testify about the circumstances regarding the moment of the explosion. Very well, the court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness. He still has goggles underneath that, but alright. Witness testimony. When the bomb went off. Bob was originally disarmed by the bee, who then transported here as evidence. Bob named H3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down. So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on. Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple. First, connect the wires to switch on timer. Monkey could do it. I'm sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright. I guess this makes you the blue monkey in this barrel of fun, boss. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Huh? Wait, is that the bomb? Mr. Tonate, what is that? H3000, aka a bomb. A bomb? Good great oogly boogly. Arr! Mr. Tonate, made you discern resistant. Assembly complete. 5.3 seconds. 0.2 seconds short of my personal best. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly a spring chicken, you know. It's an exact replica of H3000. It's just a practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success, explosion equals failure. An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like. As soon as a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Dimensions 10 inches height by 10 inches width, 10 inches diameter, weight 12 pounds, a perfect replication. Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed. Yes, however, I cannot replicate the detonation mechanism. It's a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable that I couldn't replicate it. When it's not enough, there's not enough to replicate anything here. HH3000 bomb updated. Okay. Now the defense would begin their cross-examination. Where's Miss Sykes gone to? Athena, you okay? Athena, you can come out now. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work. I guess you were pretty scared, huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. He's about to bolt. Hey, let's put a sock in it, would you? It's transparent as ever. Now let's see. Where were we? We're at the cross-examination. Oh, cross-examination, of course. She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine to help her focus. Nah, she'll be fine. Nah, no need for that right now. She'll be fine. I'll do everything I can to help. If you can't find any contradictions, and you follow up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Tap the consult panel when it appears to consult with me. I'll let you know where I think the suspicious statement is. Sounds good. I'll be counting on you if I get in a bind. Alright, it's cross-examination time. Cross-examination. When the bomb went off. Alright. First of all, can I see the picture? Okay, yeah. Looks about right. More details on the weight and such. Oh, what does the Piece of the bomb, then its fingerprints. Okay, very well. I guess I'll just start from the beginning. You said that you disarmed the bomb, but are you really sure it was disarmed? Absolutely, I can disarm anything. In a flash. That looks more like dismantled than disarmed to me. Oh, pardon me. Let's see, is there any chance you could have forgotten to disarm the bomb? Impossible. I do not make rudimentary mistakes like that. They say to err is human. Although, the jury is still out on this guy. You must know, Mr. Wright. According to the court's own records, the fact that the bomb had been indeed disarmed was officially confirmed. I guess I can rule out the possibility that he had forgot to disarm it. Can you talk about the bomb in a little more detail for the court, Mr. Tonate? Certainly. Okay. What is the approximate size and weight of the bomb? Yeah, the dimensions. This information is also written into the photograph. Oh yes, sure it is, on the back. According to this, the case is made out of alloy plating 5/16 of an inch thick. That certainly sounds like one thick and very heavy bit of metal. I bet if I dropped that thing on your foot, you'd be hopping. If you drop that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping for the nearest exit. Very well. We have the coordinates right enough about the bomb itself. So, Mr. Tonate, you're keeping an eye on the bomb. Where are you watching from? You're watching from the gallery. Okay. Why are you in the gallery? My duties may have been over for the moment, but I wanted to keep watch. Even when the bomb was disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are very dangerous things. Ah, how am I really responsible of you? And a model to be emulated. Practice disarming bombs every day. And I'll do it right now in front of you because I can. I practice assembling them too. The disarming part, I get, but assembling them... Well, have you know that I practice presenting evidence every day myself. I see, but do you ever practice having evidence presented to you? Presented to me? What? No, Then you cannot very well call yourself a professional yet, can you? That does it. I'm gonna start practicing having evidence presented to me every day. You better drink some coffee, boss. We're gonna pull in an all-nighter. I don't think that would be necessary. Or worth either of our time. So, Mr. Tonate, what do you witness from the gallery? Bomb timer was counting down. Okay, go on. You saw it counting down clearly with your own eyes. I hardly think a timer as small as the one on the bomb could be seen from the gallery. These goggles help me see very small things clearly from far away. I can even see what you had for breakfast by looking at your tie. Why do I suddenly feel like a bug underneath a magnifying glass? I guess it's possible you saw the timer he was wearing those goggles. I'm not so sure, there's something that just didn't sit right with me. I don't think I follow. I was completely hidden inside the stuffed animal. So well concealed, in fact, they didn't even look like a bomb at all. You're trying to find testimony that can fix the evidence, right? That's right. Listen carefully to Mr. Tonate's testimony is just the first step. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at the evidence that seems relevant. Remember that you can press present if you want to open the court record, find evidence, then you present it, yes. Let's see, this testimony is about when the bomb went off. I think that what state was in at the time would be pretty important. A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was inside a stuffed animal, huh? Yes, exactly. So... yeah. How did you see that?
Objection!
You say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right? Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0. And I say that you are clearly lying. What are you talking about? There's no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside the stuffed animal. Mr. Tonite, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off? You couldn't even see the timer. Ah, but what? No! That seems like an inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this? Well, Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat. Always remember, Athena. When you find an inconsistency in a witness testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret, whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out. And pointing at every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss? And the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tonite? Well, let me see. No. There must be some mistake. I guess. Yes, of course. I remember now. The sound. I know because of the sound. Sound? What sound? When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. And it's out of the bomb counting down. A beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that, even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal. I think we made a mistake. My bad.
Objection!
How in the world did you hear such a tiny sound all the way from the gallery? Let's think for that sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I consistently undergo training, so I'll never miss it. I hardly think training would help you hear something so softly from so far away. What now? Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It's a solemn mission that I set my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer? It's not like disarming a toaster, you know. I'm just showing off. Keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here is your skill as a lawyer. Being suspicious of not a distractive quality, you know. And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, aren't you? Well, perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tonite did not hear the sound. Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect. It's gonna be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something. If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone who reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that this person to be Miss Woods. That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tonite happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb. What's this now? It happened before the trial started. It was when the detective Army and I were transporting the bomb. We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equal evidence, the lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial. Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was always there in the lobby. The goal was to surely rearm the bomb and seal the remote switch. The remote switch? Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. Duh. It has been missing ever since that incident. Alright. The switch that charged the bomb countdown and was stolen just before the blast and is now missing. Okay. I'm partially to blame. I left the bomb and the remote on top of the transport case. And they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer. I didn't then use the remote from the courtroom to start the timer.
Objection!
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
Objection!
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. My time was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity one had to meddle with it. Someone other than Mr. Tonite could have opened the case and taken the bomb out. Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. And I have the only key that can open this case. Okay. Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. Even the proof it was Miss Woods that stole the remote switch. And by the same token, you'll know that it wasn't her. What I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb. Ah, that tail. 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 deciseconds. If it's advantage, then it's a mere 5 seconds. 5 minutes. Talk about a rotten hand. As long as I have her fingerprints as no trump card, I'm in a big disadvantage.